Namaste, sir. Welcome to the session on enlightenment or no death. Am I audible?
Yes, madam.
Yes. Namaste, sir. I am Pavani from Faridabad.
Yes, namaste.
And,
Namaste to all.
on behalf of PSSM Faridabad, we all welcome you, sir, to these sessions and the session Enlightenment or No Death. And wonderfully, today is the closing day of Enlightenment on No Death sessions. And for 40 days, we were receiving wisdom from so many great and wonderful masters, sir, on the same topic. And beautifully today, it is a wonderful coincidence and combination, sir. And today is Patriji's birthday. And on this wonderful day, I would like to welcome each and everyone, all the masters, and thank you for joining in this session. Thank you to each one master. And today, I would like to say some words about Patriji. Uh, because of him, we are all sitting here and listening to this wisdom and celebrating enlightenment on no death sessions. And on his birthday, this wonderful work is happening, and this wonderful sharing is happening. And we are also celebrating the friendship on his birthday. And all the masters from all over the world have come onto this platform and shared their wisdom. Today, also, many groups have joined on one platform to celebrate this event, sir. And before going into the session, sir, may I introduce you to our participants? Many of them know about you, but some.
Yes, madam, go ahead.
Yeah. So, Pradeep sir is a global meditation teacher, friends. He was born in India in the year 1982, and during his studies, he migrated to Australia in 2005, and he has a bachelor's degree in engineering uh, in the branch of information technology from Chennai, India, and he's also having a degree of Master of Information Systems from Melbourne, Australia. In 2008, he had a quest for truth and eternal happiness, and that led him to the practice of intense meditation. And under the guidance of Brahmarshi Patriji for 3 years, he understood many things, and he realized a lot of wisdom, and he understood about life after death, and purpose of his life on earth. And from 2011, he started teaching meditation and conducted various workshops and workshops on meditation, self healing retreats, self realization retreats, self mastery retreats in about 30 countries. And now also he is into this great work of teaching meditation to the seekers of truth all over the world. So, Sir uh, has gracefully accepted to come to this session, and thank you so much for your presence, sir. Thank you so much.
Yes, madam. Thank you for having me in your platform. And it's always a great joy to speak about Patriji's teachings, the learning through the journey I traveled with him for the last 14 years. It's always such a great joy. Today, being his birthday, it's a great opportunity to share once again his wisdom and my understanding of his wisdom through the friendship. So let us begin with crystal meditation. And this crystal is also gifted through him. It's gifted by Nina Brown, a spiritual visionary. And Nina Brown and Patriji together gifted me this amazing crystal, which is one of the most powerful crystals on the planet Earth. And I've been using this crystal only for meditation. So what does precisely the crystal do? The crystal is more of a reminder of who we are. Crystal is a transparent, pure quartz crystal. It's a multidimensional crystal. So whenever you see the crystal, you realize that you are that. You realize that you are pure, you are transparent, and you are multidimensional. And your very purpose of life is to be pure. Very purpose of life is to be transparent, authentic, and believe in yourself that you are unlimited. You are not one-dimensional, two-dimensional, three-dimensional. You are multidimensional. You are an unlimited being. You have unlimited potential. So this is what the crystal symbolizes. And when he gifted this crystal back in the year 2014, on October 2nd, I asked him, what do I do with this crystal? He said, the crystal is going to take you around the world. It's not a normal crystal. It's one of the most powerful crystals. Your astral masters, your spirit guides, they are going to monitor your movements on the planet Earth through this crystal. He said this crystal is more of a communication tool from this dimension to the other dimensions. So when he spoke all those words, I was looking at him and not completely believing in it and not rejecting it. I said, okay, let us see what the crystal does. But when I look back, whatever he said came true. It is because of this crystal, many people invited me around the world. And it is because of this crystal, many people wanted to connect with me. And when they connect with me, I teach them meditation. And he also said that, and I asked a question. In my journey of meditation, I never used crystals. I simply closed my eyes and observed my breath, and I got all my answers. So, should I use the crystal? Then he said the crystal gives a lot of energy. And whenever you have an opportunity to conduct meditation, you simply place the crystal in front of the people. The crystal does its job, and you do your job. So you both are going to work together. This is what he said. So let me share the crystal, and we will do a 30 minutes meditation. You will gaze into the crystal for about 60 seconds. Crystal gazing means you are looking deep into the crystal without blinking your eyes. And your mind is empty. When you're gazing the crystal, your mind is empty. And when you don't blink your eyes, and when your mind is empty, you are in the space of heart. You are in the heart space. When your mind is empty, by default, you are in the soul consciousness. So when you are in the soul consciousness, you are able to connect with the crystal because the crystals connect only through the heart space, soul space. Okay. So let me share the crystal and we'll gaze into the crystal for about 60 seconds. Let us gaze into the crystal with an intention that you want to connect to the crystal deeply and realize your own crystalline nature. Feel the crystal inside your heart. Now gently close your eyes. Remove your specs, sit comfortably, clasping your hands, crossing your feet. Closing your eyes, relaxing your entire body, from your forehead to your eyebrows, to your neck, to your back. Completely relax. Be totally relaxed. All you need to do is just observe your natural breath. Your breath has no form, no shape, and it flows, and it is happening in the present moment. So when you observe the breath, when you witness the breath, your mind naturally becomes empty. When you are focusing on something which is objective, then your mind is focused. When you're focusing on the breath, which is formless, shapeless, and which is happening in the now moment, the mind naturally becomes empty. This is the science of meditation. No thoughts whatsoever. Only 30 minutes. Kindly be with your breath, my dear friends. Final 10 seconds. Gently place your hands on your eyes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And you slowly open your eyes whenever you're ready. Drink some water. It's always a good practice to drink some water immediately after meditation. So also I noticed that there are many people on the Zoom whose videos are switched off. It's not fair, right? You want my video to be on and all your videos are turned off. I don't want to be a one-way. Unless I see your expressions, how can I speak? Unless I know you're receptive, how can any wisdom come through me? Okay. Now it is wonderful that everybody can see everybody. And this is the way we do Sajjana Sangatya, not in hiding. All right. So today's topic, which is the closing session of this 40-day sequence, is enlightenment on no death. Actually, I was thinking, what do I speak for half an hour? There is no death, full stop. What do I speak about it? No death is no death. What other explanation can be there? But yes, you can understand in many dimensions. First and foremost, you can ask a question. Did you experience death? Well, I'm speaking in front of you, right? So a person who has experienced death cannot speak about death. But I can speak about the death because I have gone through a death experience during my walking stage back in the year 2002. So in the year 2002, I met with an accident. And for about 20 minutes, I was not in my body. The old soul left and the current soul entered this body. Because of this walk-in experience, I have experienced it. And I can tell you it is an amazing journey. How does it feel like to be dead? Very beautiful, very peaceful, that you don't want to come back to the body. So it's that kind of a bliss. So actually, death is a very blissful experience. In my own personal experience, I can say it is a very blissful experience. You have to understand, from the soul perspective, there is no death. From the soul perspective, we are all eternal beings. There is no death for the soul. But from the mind perspective and body perspective, there is death. There is death for the physical body. Every physical body has an expiry date. Sooner or later, you have to drop this body. So this is paradoxical. There is no death. Yes, but there is death. This is an aspect of truth. The aspect of truth is paradoxical. What is paradoxical? Two polar opposite situations and things simultaneously existing. Two opposite things are valid simultaneously. That is paradoxical. There is no death, but yes, there is death. So how do we understand this paradoxical aspect? From the body perspective, yes, there is death. From the mind perspective, yes, there is death. Death of the physical body. But from the soul perspective, there is absolutely no death. When Patrisar vacated the body, I felt bad that I felt bad that my journey with him in this physical lifetime, in the physical body, has come to an end. But I didn't feel bad that he has died, because he never died. There is no death for him. Because whenever, in all my interactions with Patriji, I used to look into his eyes and speak. So there is a communication between the soul. And you won't believe, till now, I haven't gone and visited his samadhi in Hyderabad, even though I'm in India. I haven't visited because he's still alive for me. I'm still connected to him from the soul perspective. My soul is connected to his soul eternally, all the time. So, what is the question of missing him? There's no question of missing him. And even if I go and see his dead body, anyway, I'm not connected to his body. Even when he's alive, I'm not connected to his body. So, this is the paradoxical aspect. Truth is very simple. We're all eternal beings. We have taken many, many lifetimes in many, many dimensions. And we will take many more lifetimes. Even you become the greatest of the greatest enlightened master, you will still take life, if not on the earth, in some other dimension. The journey continues. This is the highest truth. Unless you let go of the fear of death. See, when you understand that there is no death for the soul, we are all eternal beings, then you understand, okay, we are eternal beings, there is no death. With that very understanding, the fear of death goes away. People have many kinds of fears. The greatest of all fears is fear of death. When you understand that there is no death and it's just only the old body, like, we change the clothes. So once the body becomes old, you discard that body and take a new body. When you understand this, and when you understand that your loved ones are not going to go anywhere, you're going to meet them again in the higher dimensions, and you're going to take birth again. So all the intense relationships you have will continue eternally. And the purest of all the relationship is friendship. In fact, the only relationship which exists in the higher dimensions is friendship. And if you're able to see friendliness in every relationship while you are alive, then you are enlightened. If you're able to see a friend in your husband, in your wife, in your children, in your neighbors, if you're able to have friendship with everybody, then you are enlightened. Because the only relationship which exists in the higher dimensions is friendship. I have another experience about this death. A couple of years ago, it was early in the morning. I was getting up. I was in a very deep dream state. And suddenly I got up. When I got up, it was a transition from astral to physical. And when I got up, I realized that actually my character in the dream is over, finished. So it's a death in the astral. So I came to the physical. It was a great realization. And suddenly I slipped into the sleep. So then the character in the physical is disappeared. Then again, the character in the astral has started. So it happened 3 times, shuffling between the dream state and the physical state, dream state and the physical state. With that shuffling of these 3 times between dream state and the physical state, it was a great realization that this is what death is, just a transition. The moment you vacate the body, your consciousness is still there, your awareness is still there. Just the scene changes. From the physical scenario, you go into the astral scenario. As simple as that. Every day we all experience in our dream. When you're in your dream, you shift from the physical consciousness to the astral consciousness. And when you wake up, you come back from the astral consciousness to the physical consciousness. This is what death will be like. If at all you want to have a closer understanding what death feels. Your awareness will be the same. Your consciousness will be the same. Only the scene changes, the scenario changes. For example, if you are having a cheating energy, or if you're having an energy of exploiting others, the death doesn't make you an angel. You will have the same consciousness even after death also. Whatever the state of mind you are in before death, exactly that will be the same state of mind even after death. And based on that consciousness, you will take birth again to learn certain lessons. So, death doesn't make a person into an angel. It is just a change of the scenario. So, while we are alive, it is very important. While we are alive, it is very important that we change our consciousness. We upgrade ourselves to a better version of our own selves. It is very important that we become a master of our own lives. We understand that we create our own reality. We understand we have taken this very birth for our soul expansion. We have taken this birth to learn lessons. Through experiences, you understand many, many things. You get enlightened. And through enlightenment, the evolution happens. Your soul evolves. And this is the moment. While you are alive, you have every opportunity to work on yourself. As long as you are breathing, you have an opportunity to learn something. Because any moment, death can strike you. Any moment, death can strike you. So only this moment is real. The present moment is real. And when you understand that any moment death can strike you and only the present moment is in your hands, then you will make the best of the present moment. You are no more worried about the past. You are no more worried about the future. You totally live in the present moment. You live moment to moment to moment. Only a person who can live moment to moment to moment is unafraid of death because he has lived his life. Now he is ready to experience death. As such, there is no death from the soul perspective, but from the physical perspective, it is a beautiful opportunity to learn a lot of lessons and to expand your consciousness. And also, if you can see, because of this uncertainty, because we have a limited time on the planet Earth, life is more interesting. Imagine that you are going to live forever on the planet Earth. Can you imagine that kind of a life? It will be a hell. So death is a blessing. Imagine you are watching the same movie every day. You will go mad. Every day you want to watch new movie, new heroes, new heroines, new characters, new comedy. You want variety in life. So death is a blessing for the soul to have variety, for the soul to experience the multidimensional aspect of what life is. So death is a great blessing that you have a limited time in any given lifetime. And in that limited time, You do your best. Do your dharma. Dharma means duty. You do your duty. And always, at any given point of time, whatever might be the experiences, good, bad, ugly, doesn't matter. Always focus on lessons. Every experience is a valid experience. If you take a human life, you are bound to go through ups and downs. You are bound to go through ups and downs. Even if you are a great enlightened master, you are bound to go through ups and downs. And every experience is a valid experience. And through every experience, you learn great lessons. Can you see the beauty of the paradoxical aspect of death? Death is so beautiful that you have a limited validity. And because of that limited validity, you always focus on the present moment. Because anytime anything can happen. So the only moment which is having in front of you, the only opportunity you have is the present moment. So from the soul understanding, there is no death. But from the physical understanding, there is death. Real enlightenment is understanding there is life after death. When you understand there is life after death, then you make efforts to understand how to live the present moment. Because your present impacts your past. Your present impacts your future. Your present has come from the past. Your present has come from the past, and your present impacts the future. So when you understand that there is life after death, that stimulates you to find out what is the right way of living. Because how you live impacts the life after death. The understanding is simple. From the soul perspective, you can take as many lifetimes as you want. You can take thousands and thousands of lifetimes. You have such free will from the soul perspective. But from the earthly perspective, from the physical perspective, you should not waste time. Every lifetime is precious. To have this body, it's not an easy thing. Some souls wait for hundreds and hundreds of years to find the right body, to find the right parents, to find the right environment. The souls wait for hundreds of years. And there are so many nature spirits, Prakriti Devas, they work towards building this body, to sustain this body. This body has come from the 5 elements. And once you vacate the body, this will go back to the Prakriti. So there are two things, Purusha and Prakriti. Purusha is the soul. Purusha is Atma. That is eternal. Prakriti is the nature. So this body is temporarily borrowed as a loan from the Prakriti. And once you finish that particular lifetime, you pay back the loan, you give back the body to the Prakriti. And the Purusha goes to the higher dimension. Again, takes one more birth, borrows this body from Prakriti. So you're going to give back this body back to the nature, to the Prakriti. Purusha is eternal. Prakriti is temporary. This body is temporary. So when you take a loan, there are certain terms and conditions that you best utilize this body for yourself and also for the welfare of others. Every time you take an incarnation, there are two things. There are two reasons you take an incarnation. The first is for your own lessons. The first is for your own growth, for your own soul evolution. That is the first reason. And the second reason is what you can give back what you can give back to this earth. How beautiful can you make it? Since you have borrowed it, before you give back, you have to do something so that the earth is a little more beautiful. There is more peace, there is more friendship, there is more love, there is more kindness, there is more compassion. So these are the two things. One, for yourself. The first reason you take any incarnation is for yourself. The second reason is what you can do to others. So, to summarize once again, we all have a limited period. We all come with an expiry date. Before your date comes, you don't know when your date comes. Any moment, death can strike you. Physical death can strike you any moment. So always do your best. At any given point of time, do your best. There is no hurry whatsoever because you can take any number of lifetimes. There is no worry whatsoever because you are an eternal being. But you should not waste time. Because from the physical perspective, we should not waste time. You might ask a question. What if I believe that this is the only lifetime I have? What if I don't believe in reincarnation? The answer is very simple. You are going to suffer. With this limited understanding, you are going to suffer. With the expanded consciousness, you can celebrate life. With the limited understanding, you are going to have more suffering in your life. Meditation helps you to understand that you are not the body. The more you meditate, the more naturally you realize, theoretically, you know there is no death. But only through meditation, you can experience that you are an eternal being. Only through meditation that you exist even without the body. Only through meditation, you exist that body is a very small aspect in your soul evolution. Body is a very small aspect, but a very important aspect. Physical bodies are great. Even though physical bodies are temporary, but physical body is great. It is only through the body you can progress towards your enlightenment. If you don't have a body, you cannot stay on the earth. And earth is a great school. Very great school. So, this is the paradoxical aspect. While body is a small aspect in your grand soul evolution, but body is very, very important. Body is very important because it is only in the body you are capable to get enlightenment. Your enlightenment happens only when you are in the body. The moment you vacate the body, you know that you are an eternal being. That everybody understands. Once you vacate the body, everybody understands. But while you are in the body, you realizing that you are an eternal being, that is enlightenment. See, there is a difference. While you are in the body, you realizing, not theoretical understanding, you realizing that you are an eternal being, that there is no death for you. The moment you realize this, you are enlightened. Fundamentally, you are enlightened. I can go on and on and on about it. But I would like to take a couple of questions. If at all you need a little more understanding, you can ask, you can raise the hand, and I'll take your questions. So through the questions, we can fine-tune our more understanding.
We request our masters to please raise your hand, friends, so that we'll unmute you.
Everybody should read the book, A Soul's Journey by Peter Richelieu. It is a perfect textbook for every sincere seeker of enlightenment. When you read the book, you will have a grand understanding of what is life after death. And by the time you finish reading the book, you will have a great realization that life is all about going through a beautiful journey and there is no death. The very understanding that there is no death for the soul happens by default when you read this amazing book. Yeah. Okay, so I would like to ask.
Namaste, sir.
Yes, sir.
My name is Ritesh. I am from Chhattisgarh state of India.
Yes.
I have already attended many of your sessions in the past. And today's session, I liked it very much. It was a wonderful enlightenment on death. I have one question. Sir, when we come into spirituality and meditation, it often happens that our challenges it tend to increase. So my question is it okay that suppose in case we are facing some very severe challenges, then is it okay that we can call our spirit guides, or there is no need to call guides so that we come through our challenges?
Okay, so you said that after coming into the spiritual path, your challenges are increasing. Isn't it?
Yes.
Isn't it bound to happen?
It's not bound to happen, but it can happen.
It is
maybe.
bound to happen. You mark
Okay.
my words. Because I'll tell you, challenges. What do challenges represent in life? Through challenges, you learn a lot of things. Yes or no?
Yes.
So, if you become a meditator, that means you are on a fast track. Yes? You are on the fast track in the spiritual journey. Without meditation, you learn slowly. With meditation, you are fast tracked. You hasten your progress. You speeden up your progress. So, the moment you are on the fast track, the moment you get more learning opportunities, by default, you will have more challenges. Because only through challenges, you learn lessons. Before meditation, for example, if you have 10 challenges per week before meditation, after meditation, you will have 30 challenges per week because you're ready for greater growth, you're ready for greater lessons. So your challenges are bound to increase. So don't be worried about challenges in life. The moment you have challenges, you say, wow, another great opportunity to learn. Let me face the challenge. Let me learn. Let me enjoy this experience. So get into a happy state that you are going to learn a lot of things. That's the first part. The second part, you will never get any challenge which you cannot handle in life. Whatever the challenges you have in life, it simply means you are capable to handle the challenges. So have faith in yourself. It is very important to have faith in yourself that if this challenge has come to me, that means I'm capable to handle it. With that faith, you don't need to call anybody. No astral masters, no spirit guides. But yes, that is a general rule. But the exceptions are there. The exceptions are if you're going through some kind of emergency. If you're going through some kind of emergency that your life is at danger, that is emergency. So during emergency, you should ask for help, divine help. And depending on your good karmas, depending on the credit debits in your soul account, you will receive help by default, whether you ask or not. But you should ask for help only in emergency. Remember this point. Just because you ask for help, it's not guaranteed that they will come and help you. But if you have a lot of good karma in your account, without you asking for help, they will come and help you by default in emergencies.
Okay. I got it.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir. Next question.
Wonderful, Vidyashi. Yes, Seshank, we have seen you raising your hand. Would you like to unmute yourself? Okay.
Yes. Hi, Master Pradeep. I'm Sashank. Thank you. It was an amazing session.
You're not on the video.
Unfortunately, not currently.
Okay, we'll make a policy. We'll answer the questions only who is on the video.
So, yeah, I don't have a question though. So, yeah, it's great. What I really liked about your point is one who doesn't not believe, who doesn't experience the afterlife, or who doesn't want to know the afterlife, will bound to suffer a lot. I really remember from this book, Lobsang Rampa's Three Lives, where one person doesn't doesn't even believe or doesn't think about what happens after death. And in this small book, Lobsang Rampa explains what happens for such a person. So it's really wonderful how you explain. Thank you so much.
Yes, Shashank. I heard that you're doing amazing things back in Europe. So best wishes.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm really happy that I could connect with you in Nuremberg for the chakra workshop and also the crystal meditation. Thank you so much.
Yeah, pleasure.
Thank you, Seshank. Yes, Subbalakshmi ma'am.
Sir. Namaste, sir. Can you hear me, sir?
Namaste, madam. Where are you speaking from?
I'm from Mumbai.
You're from Mumbai. Yes, madam. Go ahead.
Actually, you just mentioned, even after that, it's supposing I have some bad habit, telling lies or something like that, my mind is going to carry that. Then at what juncture I change myself?
While you're alive.
Okay. But that time I don't know. No.
Your voice is breaking, madam.
I don't know how to change it.
I think her
think
video is
the
frozen.
internet connections probably will have one more question meanwhile, Pradeepji.
Yes.
Yes, Madhavi, please, you may unmute yourself.
Hi, good evening, sir.
Yes, madam.
Sir, thank you so much. Nice to see you again. Sir, I
Yes,
have
madam.
one question, and it's
Nice
a
to
really
see you, madam,
great.
with a smiling face all the time.
Sir, I have one question, sir. Like, whenever when somebody leaves the body, they try to come up in me and try to say, I don't know what they wanted to say, but as soon as I see them, after 6 months or 3 months, they're gone. So what is that I have to do for them? Should
Play
I
with
guide them? Yes, go ahead.
Play with them. They have come to you. You have not asked them. They have come to you. Probably they have come to you for some guidance. Just tell
Yes,
them,
sir, this is what I understood. But what should I guide?
just ask them to do meditation and go back.
Okay.
You just tell them your life on the earth is finished. Go back to your source. They might ask you, how do I go back?
Yeah, exactly.
Then you say, you just feel light in your heart and put the intention that you should go back to the light.
Okay. So the difficult part is when I see, I can't even say that you're going to leave or you're going to leave the earth plane. It's very, very difficult and challenging job for me. How do
Don't,
I deal that as well?
don't say, put the intent, use your intent.
Yes,
Use
sir.
your intent that they should go back to the light so that they can take a new incarnation, or else they're going to be stuck here for a long time. So
Yes, sir.
you are helping them. You are supporting their evolution. That's why they've come to you.
Okay, sir. Okay, got it, sir. Thank you so much. It was a wonderful session, sir. I'm really a great fan of yours, sir. Really.
Yes, madam.
Thank you.
Thank you, Madhvi. Yes, Sureshi, please unmute yourself.
Namaste, Pradeep ji.
Namaste, sir.
I'm Suresh from Chennai, Pradeep ji.
Okay, Chennai. Great.
First, I want to thank
You
you
are in
so
Tamil
much.
Nadu, I'm also in Tamil Nadu.
Yes, I met you last month, Master. You came for a meeting, no, for this December program, some coordination
Yes.
program was there.
Yes.
I just came and seen you and gone that day.
Okay.
Okay. First of all, thank you so much for all your, messages. It's we are celebrating your, so many sessions, particularly chakras classes what you have taken. Many a times I have, watched it, took the notes, and I thank you so much for this wonderful session. And I have so much of appreciation and humble appreciation thanks to PMC Faridabad. Very systematically in the morning and evening session, I'm regularly attending, and all the masters are helping me for each and every doubts. They are clearing then and there. I'm the different travel master, and I feel so happy. And particularly on this subject, enlightenment on no death. So many masters classes I have attended. It's so pleasant to see that today you are coming, and today is the birthday of Patriji. We are all celebrating, and almost all the masters are there, and I feel so happy to see you and attend the class. And the last point, what you said, if there is any exigency, where we can always ask for help from the divine. It's very I was about to ask about it, and you have answered. So there's no much to add. Tons and tons of pranams and thanks to you, because you put a big road, and we are all traveling in that. Last so many years you are working hard, and you are giving the lights. You are helping all of us, particularly the beginners. We have so many videos. You worked hard and took enough notes and given so many presentations. Only thing our option is to select those books, read, practice, and again watch your videos. And if at all required, we can meet you and only convey our thanks to you. And so thanks, Pranam. Pranam, Pradeep ji. Namaste.
Yes, sir. You have expressed so beautifully. Thank you.
Thank you.
And let me share the video of the ashram where I'm in right now. Can I share the video?
Please.
Sir, I think only one more person have raised her hand. Probably will take that question and share. Would you like to share then, or?
Do I have a choice?
Okay, sir. You have a choice. Probably up to you.
Okay, we'll take this last question.
Yes, Sarojji. Please could you unmute yourself?
Yeah, thank you so much. Last but not the least. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Wonderful session, sir. I'm Saroj from Bangalore. My question always was about this incarnation. So I had a lot of clarity after this session, sir. My question is, like, since day one, I should say, meditation, I have been seeing my past lives. So I was always wondering, nahi, I don't want all this. I want to know what to do. Why should I be watching all these movies? That was the way I was putting it. Like, so many movies, so many janmas, how I am dying, what happened before that, when I was an animal. My question is, why should I know all that, and why is it showing me now?
You are making many people jealous. Many people are desperate to know their past lives. And you are having free movie tickets of every lifetime. Enjoy it. And your question precisely is why you are having these experiences. And you don't want to see your past lives, but it is happening naturally. Just because you are meditating and you have a certain sensitivity, your consciousness has evolved to a certain state that you are able to see your own past lives. Naturally, it is coming. It has come for a reason. Every lifetime represents certain lessons. Okay. So, for example, if you are doing certain mistake, or if you're having a certain pattern in your life, and you have been doing the same mistake from many lifetimes, so you will have that particular part of that life which will come to you naturally. Not to see that how great you are in the past life, to see that what is the mistakes you are repeating in this lifetime, so that you don't repeat the mistakes. People see past lives in their meditation so that they can learn from that particular lifetime and not to repeat the same mistake in this lifetime. That is one option. That is one reason why you see certain past lives. Or the other reason is, for example, you are having a cold feet. You want to do, I'm giving an example. You want to teach meditation. You have a very strong intent to teach meditation, but you are having a certain cold feet. You are worried about the judgments and the conclusions of others. So you might see a particular past life where you had a similar cold feet and you wasted that life without teaching meditation, even though you know what meditation is. So seeing that scenario, you understand that actually by having the cold feet, I wasted that lifetime. So now this lifetime, I don't want to waste. So you gather courage. In spite of the fears, you move forward. So there are so many reasons why you see a past life. But fundamentally, the bottom line is there is something for you to learn in this lifetime. So that is the reason you see the aspects of that past life.
Okay, sir. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yes. The questions are finished.
Thanks a lot, sir. Thank you so much. Yes, please, now the platform is all yours to share the video.
I don't want all the platform. I just want to share a couple of minutes of video. So let me share. Okay. Let me share screen. Okay.
You are on mute.
Yeah, so that's a short video about this, the ashram which I'm currently involved. And so it is the promise I made to Patriji that actually it's a request from his side. He said, Tamil people need you, and we want this ashram in Tamil Nadu to be the international headquarters for Mauna and Dhyana. So that's what he asked me a couple of months before he vacated the body. I said, yes, I will do my best. So ever since he vacated the body, there was a strong calling for me to take up this project. So ever since last 1 year, so I've been in this ashram, developing this ashram, and we have built a lot of infrastructure, pyramids, and it's about a 20 acres campus, and such a beautiful campus we have, and untouched, rugged. So the Vietnamese have come last month for a 12 days retreat, silence retreat, intense retreat. So the beautiful aspect of this ashram is the moment you enter this ashram, you have to hand over the mobile phone. And by default, you are digitally detoxed. And you are one person stay in one room. You are in total silence in Mauna, and you will have a detox diet. And you meditate under trees, you meditate on mountain top, you meditate in front of the lake. So we have all those ambience in this ashram. So we have 3-4 mountain peaks in this ashram. So people do their own trekking, go on the mountain top and watch the sunrise and the sunset and meditate on their own. So it's more of a place where people can experience their true self. It's only in silence God speaks to you. And yes, there are 2 retreats, upcoming 2 retreats, one in the month of December during the Christmas holidays. And there's another retreat. The last retreat I did was for Vietnamese. And the upcoming retreat in December and January, it's for Indians. So in case if you're interested, you please contact the ashram. And this retreat I'm doing it as a gift to the ashram. So whatever is the retreat cost is a donation to the ashram. And you directly donate to the ashram. So in that way, you become part of the ashram. Okay. Because ashram belongs to us. It doesn't belong to one person. It belongs to the commune. So it is through the philanthropic support of many people we're able to build this ashram. And it has that vibe. It doesn't have the commercial element. Even if somebody comes and if they can't afford to pay for their accommodation, we have free accommodations. And food is served 365 days a day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We made to the point this is purely run as an ashram and not as a commercial entity. And everybody is welcome. And I hope you visit this ashram whenever you have an opportunity and make the best use of it. And we have 3 pyramids, 2 pyramids and 1 Markaba. So you have 1 pyramid on the ground level, you have a Markaba on the mid level, and you have a pyramid on the top level. A very unique place. I wish everybody come and enjoy this. Thank you very much for this amazing opportunity. Nilimaji, I hand over to you now. Thank you.
Sir, only a part. Only a part I'll be taking for this handover, sir. I request Pavni Aunty to come forward and speak. Yes, Pavni Aunty.
Thank you, Pavaniji, for inviting me, for your guidance to invite me. You have done such an amazing thing by holding on to the space for 41 days. And to hold the space and to discuss about this topic of no death and enlightenment is a great thing. And you have done amazing thing which is going to impact and which has already impacted and which will also impact in the future by watching these videos online in the future.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Namaste to all.
Thank you. Thank you for being here, sir. And this intuition was got by Master Sharda, who belongs to UK. And I think she's not available now. Yeah. And all this is happening with the team efforts. And all the speakers who came showered their wisdom, and we all really enjoyed it. So Ram sir is available. Ramesh Gajala sir, can we have it?
Yes, Rameshji.
Yes, thanks a lot, Pradeep sir. Very So, thanks a lot, first of all, for readily being available and joining this call. It is of great significance. When we had the Enlightenment on no death sessions, on the last day we had Patriji, who had graced the closing day. And today in PMC Faridabad team, you are there on this auspicious day of Patri sir's birthday and sharing this wisdom. So thanks a lot. And yeah, I'm actually driving. Yeah. So thanks a lot. And we are just driving back from Glastonbury, and we had a Shakahara rally here, and it was wonderful. And thanks again, and thanks to PMC Faridabad team for successfully doing this whole program. Thank you. Thanks a lot, Pradeep.
It's wonderful to see you, Ramesh.
Hello, Pradeep Garu.
Yes, Sri Lakshmi Garu. Amazing.
Yes. So wonderful to connect with you like this. So happy. And we are celebrating Patriji's birthday. And so happy to connect with all of you. So we have successfully completed Shakahara Rally, first global Shakahara Rally here in UK. So happy, fully satisfying experience here.
Yes. Yeah, you guys are doing amazing work in Europe.
Thank you, Pradeep.
Yes.
Yes. Shaddaji, please, you may unmute yourself. We are very glad to connect with you today as well.
Hello. Namaste, sir. We are in car actually. Like this. Hello. Hello.
Yes, madam.
Namaste.
Yes, madam. Go ahead.
Namaste, sir. Thank you so much for coming on this platform, sir. And sure, definitely we all going to visit Agathiyar Pyramid. And here we have Ravikiran sir as well here.
Hello, Pradeep ji. It's so nice to hear your speech on no death. And it's really amazing. And I've been following you since so many years. And I heard you many times on this no death. And today is like, all the way from Glastonbury, I've been, I'm listening to your speech. And thank you so much. And for the first time, we visited Glastonbury with Master Pradeep ji. It's a wonderful experience, and this is again third time we went there and we did a plant-based peaceful walk, peaceful rally. I think definitely it is going to create the changes in the consciousness of UK. And I lovingly call Pradeep ji as Junior Patriji because he's like kind of representing complete Patriji's teachings. So he always expresses whatever Patriji has told. So in that aspect, I always call him Junior Patriji. Thank you so much, and it's like a privilege in this lifetime to know you, Pradeep ji. Thank you so much.
Okay, Kiran Garu, thank you very much. Sarada Garu also. Thank you very much for this. I think we haven't met before. Physically, we haven't met before, right?
Oh, no, sir. No, sir. I didn't get the opportunity till now.
Okay, we will meet soon, madam. Probably I'll be visiting UK sometime early next year. Very glad to, looking forward to meeting all of
Thank you,
you,
sir.
dear masters.
Looking forward to see you, Pradeep Garu.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. Thank you, Nilima.
Looks like all the celebration today is in UK, so it's very beautiful connecting with all of you today from UK and to the Shakahara.
Yes, it went so great, and we are so happy. And we are all in return journey. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Sharda ji, and to all of you. So, yes, Bandana ji, please you may unmute yourself and go ahead. Yeah.
नमस्ते सर। सर मैं हिंदी में बोलूंगी, आप समझ जाएंगे ना?
हाँ मैडम, यस प्लीज गो अहेड।
सर मैं फरीदाबाद से ही हूँ और आपका ये सेशन इतना हमें इंतजार था इस क्रिस्टल के साथ ध्यान करने का। जब हमने सुना आप क्रिस्टल के साथ हमें ध्यान करवाएंगे, एक अंदर से 2-3 दिन से ही बहुत एक उमंग हो रही थी कि हमने इसके साथ ध्यान करना है। और आपका यहाँ पर आना हमारे लिए बहुत बड़ी बात है सर। आप यहाँ पे आए उसके लिए बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। और बहुत अच्छा हमारा ध्यान और आपका ज्ञान बहुत ही अच्छा। थैंक यू सर, थैंक यू सो मच।
धन्यवाद मैडम।
सर वंदना जी बहुत ध्यान प्रचार विलेजेस में भी जाके कर रहे हैं, बहुत सारे टीम मेंबर्स हैं। सो इस इवेंट के लिए भी उन्होंने बहुत काम किया। थैंक यू सर।
Yes, Pavni auntie, please go ahead.
Thank you so much once again, sir.
Yes.
Pranams to you.
Thank
Yes.
you. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Can we have our speakers, if they are available on this platform, who have shared their precious wisdom to all of us? So,
So yes, Andy, I think I would like to take over. So
Yes.
first of all, thank you so much, Pradeep ji, for coming over here and sharing your wisdom on enlightenment, on no death, and at the same time for us giving the opportunity to see how beautifully the pyramid have been built, the Agathiyar pyramid in Tamil Nadu. So it's a privilege for all of us to connect at your ashram there in India. Probably I'll be coming in February, and thanks a lot for mentioning about all the retreats. And the beautiful part I always liked is whenever I go even for trekkings, I feel like I that the devices should no longer be there. So, and the digital detox is one thing I literally like when you're mentioning. So it's really important for all of us to detox, especially when it comes to digital devices, and to be completely in silence and to experience bliss state. So thank you so much. And yes, looking forward to connect with you in the next year as well with one more beautiful program. So looking forward for that.
Thank you, Neelamji. And every Sunday, India time, I guess it's about 7 p.m. I'm doing this question answer session. So people who want to connect, every Sunday we are doing this program for the rest of this year, and I hope it will continue to the next year also. So more details, I think, can be shared on the group. And it's amazing that I'm connected to all of you here. And ours is an eternal journey. We keep meeting again and again. So we'll meet you. We'll meet each other soon. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. So yes, my dear masters, so far PSSM Faridabad team has been conducting 40 days throughout on enlightenment on no death, and we request all the masters who have came over this platform and spoke on no death to come forward. And if you would like to give any of your words, please you may come forward and share your experience or your journey. Please raise your hands, my dear masters, and we'll be able to unmute. Yes, Madhviji? Yeah.
Hi, firstly, thank you so much for this whole team, because if I remember that I started my meditation from the enlightenment on no-death sessions only, because as you all know that I lost my mom, and then it was a very hard, and you all know about my journey. It was in the pandemic, and then where this, Patri sir has closed this session, as Nilima mentioned it, and all the masters who have taught this about the death, and that enlightened me. And today, like within 2 or 3 days, I think that is the third year my mom just passed, and then within 3 years, I was able to come out of her grief and pain. And it's a very beautiful journey. And also now with the meditation, I can connect and see her where, in which dimension she is, and how these souls come actually before they leave or pat them. Because my mom was in India and I was in Germany, and it was such a long way, and there was a gap of borders. We were restricted and we were not able to go, and she was not able to come here. And it was all of a sudden it has happened. But to understand the journey, to come out of that pain and grief, meditation has helped me a lot actually. And all the masters, I gratitude to all the masters, especially this enlightenment on no death has given me enlightenment actually. So today you can see that I'm so happy, always smiling, because I can connect easily to these souls after death also. And also I can also see the some souls, if they are leaving, then just now I asked the question, that's the reason why, how I can really guide them, like, because they pop up in me and saying that they will leave after 3 months or 6 months. So I don't know what I should do with it. They are all my loved ones actually. It's not like somebody randomly they came up and then they are saying that we will leave. But meditation has taught me a lot actually. It's completely. And thank you so much for all the masters here. Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming forward and beautifully sharing about your journey, Akka. I think we all know that your journey has also started from noded sessions that happened, that took on Beam platform. And over the span of 3 years, we can see how you have transformed, and how now you were literally smiling and sharing about your experience. See, that itself is the transformation. Thanks a lot. So thank you so much once again for coming forward. Thank you.
Thank you so much for all the masters who really guided me and really enlightened me on that. And also now I could able to see everything so clearly about the death and also the people who have gone. And as I had no dad also, then I can see where in which dimensions they are and how I can connect to them. It's just the body which is gone, but the soul is still connected. So when we know about that, the soul is connected, there is no pain at all. So this is what they have showed me, and I'm really, really happy. And that's the only time where I spoke to Patri sir for the first time, I think. So that was the opportunity, and I say happy birthday to Patri sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah. So another participant we would like to call upon is Master Madhumita. Please unmute yourself.
Yeah, thank you so much. So namaste everyone, and it was a wonderful opportunity for me to speak on this topic during the 40 days, because during my journey, initially, if you had have seen me in the beginning, you would see that I was so afraid of death, and I had so many attachments, and I used to feel like I wouldn't be able to live if my loved ones would go. So I was in that mindset, and now when I see myself, I have transitioned so much to having to be able to let go of those attachment, and to be able to speak about the experience of death. And even I shared about my the message I received from Mother Earth. So that the dream which I had, in which I was able to see how death feels like. So all of this seems is a very beautiful journey. I'm very grateful for it. And during each and every session, whatever each and every master have shared, I have learned a lot, and I can see that now my awareness is so much deeper. and I am able to see in where I need to expand my knowledge, and these sessions have helped to throw that light, to where I am limiting myself, where I am making myself limited. I'm able to see through these sessions. So I'm feeling very grateful. Even in today's session, how beautifully Pradeep sir shared that, we need to live each and every moment. Then only we will be able to enjoy death as well. So that is so beautiful. It teaches you, we are learning both art of living and the art of dying. And I would like to thank Patriji on this occasion, and I'm feeling very, very happy that on his birthday we are closing these wonderful sessions. Patriji is the one who has shown me that we are souls, we are universal, and we are gods, we are masters. I never knew that. If it wasn't him, I wouldn't be able to know this. This knowledge that is so powerful, that is changing and transforming our lives. So I'm very, very grateful for having connected with him in this lifetime. So, and thank you so much to all those speakers who have come and shared their wisdom. It was a wonderful journey with all the participants and all the speakers during this entire 40 days. I'm feeling very grateful. So, yes, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Madhumita, that how you have transformed after coming to meditation, how you started to receive messages from Mother Earth, and how you were like so minutely observing and understanding and decoding the messages. So it was such a great journey of yours, of how you have been transforming and changing each and every moment, and how you're learning. Your wisdom and your hard work definitely is a way to go that we all have to learn. So thanks a lot for your dedication. And that the session on enlightenment on 40 days wouldn't have been possible without you being in the back and taking care of everything. Such a great job. So thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yes, masters, anyone would like to share or add your experience or add your sharings? Yes.
I would like to say something, Nilima. I would like to thank each and everyone, and I like to express myself here that we all became one here, Beam family and from Germany, and PSSM UK, Agatyar Pyramid team, and Dhyaan Tamil team. Along with PSSM Faridabad, we are all one here, and here we are representing India and Germany, and all the pyramid masters all over the world. And this is the greatest thing happening on this amazing day, Patriji's birthday. And thank you so very much for this friendship and oneness. And pyramid masters really rock, because they know how to connect with each other, become one, and can create one. They can create wonders. And yes, Dhyaan Jagat, Shakahara Jagat, Pyramid Jagat, Ahimsa Jagat has been established. Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot. Thank you so
All-
much, Bhavati, again for hosting such a beautiful, beautiful series. It is not an easy thing to start enlightenment on no death session. However, I would like to come on that a bit later as well. So friends, we are still not yet done. There is also a word of thanks, and there is also a wrap up. We keep sharing about on a one-liner of what every master has shared throughout these 40 days. It's such a great learning that we all will know. So shortly, I would also request Bandana ji to please unmute yourself.
थैंक यू नीलिमा। सबसे पहले शुरुआत आपसे हुई है हमारे सेशन की, और सबसे पहले थैंक यू आपको जो हमने मेरी आवाज आ रही है?
आ रही है।
मेरी आवाज आ रही है?
आ रही है वंदना जी।
हाँ, सबसे पहले थैंक यू नीलिमा को, क्योंकि हमने ये जो सेशन शुरू किया तो सबसे पहले नीलिमा जी से ही हुआ है, और उसकी शुरुआत ओपनिंग उन्होंने की है और क्लोजिंग प्रदीप सर ने की है। तो थैंक यू, और थैंक यू सभी मास्टर्स को जो यहाँ पर आ रहे थे, शारदा मैम को, या मधु मैम को, राम सर को, और भी सभी को, सभी मास्टर्स को बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। स्पेशल जो मधुमिता, पावनी मैम जो खड़े रहे इतनी एक उस पे की सेशन शुरू होना है हर चीज को लेके, इसके लिए बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद आप सभी का। थैंक यू, थैंक यू, थैंक यू सो मच।
Thank you so much, Vandana ji. I'm always confused to call you Bandana or Vandana.
Be Vandana.
Thank you so much, Vandana ji. And it's always a pleasure to come over here and take part of. It's like not a separation. We are all together, and the platform is just the same. So thank you so much for giving and making us part of this beautiful, beautiful family. Thank you. Yes, now we request Sunita Agarwal ji to please unmute yourself and go ahead.
Thank you, Master Nilima, and all the masters of Faridabad and all over the world. From there they have joined. And to happy birthday to Patri sir, and thank you to Pradeep sir, or Nalini ma'am, and all the masters. Thank you and gratitude for coming in our shows. And life and death, इतना ह्यूज टॉपिक है, इतना ह्यूज टॉपिक है कि कितना भी टाइम हम लोग इस पे बात करें ये खत्म नहीं होगा। कल मेरे बेटे को 4 साल हो जाएंगे। दिवाली की रात की एक्सीडेंट में वो चला गया था इस भौतिक जगत को छोड़ के, और कल 5वां साल है। कल की दिवाली की रात, मतलब आज से ही दिवाली तो शुरू है, बट 4 साल हो जाएंगे उसको गए। उसके जाने के बाद पत्री सर को मैं जितना भी थैंक्स और ग्रेटिट्यूड दूं मुझे कम ही लगता है, क्योंकि अगर वो ना होते तो हम सबका क्या होता है। अगर मैं ऐसा सोचती हूँ तो लगता है कि हम कितनी डार्कनेस में जी रहे थे। अगर ये पीएसएसएम और पीएमसी और इतने ग्रेट ग्रेट मास्टर्स प्रदीप सर के जैसे और भी जो मास्टर्स आए, वानी मैम, बहुत सारे मास्टर्स आए 40 दिनों के बीच में, मधु मैम, तो अगर ये मास्टर्स की विजडम हमें नहीं मिलती तो आज हम कहाँ सरवाइव कर रहे, कितनी डार्कनेस में, कितने सैडनेस में, कितने ग्रीफ में हम जी रहे होते। बट इन सारी चीजों से हमने ओवरकम किया, और हमें देख के और लोगों ने ओवरकम किया। सबसे अच्छी बात ये है कि हम कहीं ना कहीं एक छोटा मोटा रोल अदा कर सके उन लोगों को उन गमों से दूर लाने में, जो डेथ को लेके हम सबके दिलों में होते हैं और हमेशा से दुनिया में रहते आए हैं ये गम, और शायद आगे भी रहेंगे। बड़े हमारी खुश नसीबी है कि हम ध्यान से जुड़ सके सर के द्वारा, और ध्यान से जुड़ने के बाद हमने ऐसी ऐसी जानकारियां ली, ऐसी ऐसी विजडम ली, जो कि बुक्स में तो हमें बाद में मिली, बट सर के द्वारा, पत्री सर के द्वारा इतनी सहज सहज और सरल भाषा में उन्होंने हर अपनी स्पीच में, हर अपने स्टेज से, हर अपने सेशंस में इतना जोर जोर से चिल्ला के सबको बताया है कि क्या है लाइफ, क्या है और डेथ क्या है, और ध्यान क्या है, स्वाध्याय क्या है, बुक्स रीडिंग क्या है, तो कुछ भी उन्होंने छोड़ा नहीं है। अगर चाहे हम लोग तो बहुत बहुत कुछ सीख सकते हैं सर के द्वारा और सर की विजडम के द्वारा, और शायद यही सच्चा शिष्य होने की एक जिम्मेवारी भी है कि हम सर को उतना फॉलो करें जितना सर हमसे उम्मीद करते थे। सो Gratitude to all, to masters, to sir, and to all my friends. Thank you. Love you all. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, ma'am, for coming forward and sharing about your experience about your son. It's not an easy journey. However, like you still have that smiling face on you, and how you have learned over these sessions and how you have been continuously sharing is such a great, great, great thing that we all have to learn. So thanks a lot. And thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Nilima and masters. Thank you.
Yes. With all due respect, I would like to call upon Nalini ji to speak about a few words on this platform. Yes, Nalini ji.
Namaste, ma'am.
Namaskar. All great masters already spoken everything. What should I speak? The only thing, focus on 18 principles of Patriji and try to understand, go into the depth of each word, what he is trying to say. And that's it. Life can be so easy if we want. Otherwise, it is complex, which we have already done it in past. So make your life easy by doing meditation. Friends, all of you. And focus on 18 principles. That is the crust of PSSM. That is the crust of lessons, what Patriji wants to tell us. No Guru Shishya Parampara, no blessings exchanging. Nobody is senior or junior, Very, very small things he has told us. No comparison, no competition, no judgments, no interference. So I have taken out one line, Jio or Jeene do. That is one thing what I have come to the conclusion ki what we must do. No comparison, no this, nothing, but जियो और जीने दो. खुद भी जियो, मस्ती में जियो, लोगों को भी जीने का मौका दो. Don't interfere in anyone's life. Why? We are nobody. We are nobody. We have no right to interfere in anyone's life. They have designed their own things. Why we are now interfering? Let them do what they want to do. And even if they are suffering, it is their own choice if they are suffering. Because they designed it like that. They planned it like that. Why we are putting any hurdles in their life design? And number 2, what I have learned, which I tell everyone, anyone under the sky tells you anything. Listen to everyone. But mano nahi jano. किसी की भी बात, चाहे पत्री जी की ही बात हो, do not listen to him. First try to understand what he is trying to say. Just don't become follower. Just don't go behind him. Just don't say ki, oh, he has said so, I have to do and I am doing. No, understand, learn the message behind whatever he's saying. So mano nahi jano. Love yourself, respect yourself. Rest is all fine. Thank you. Thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Wow, wow, wow. So beautiful, Nalini ma'am. I don't know how to express my gratitude. I also wanted to mention one more thing on this beautiful platform here. As you were mentioning that we should never interfere in anyone's life, I also have to mention this thing that, like I have interfered in my brother's life, and the result is also that I experienced the loss of him. So life has taught me to not interfere in a very difficult state. It was not so easy for me also to come out of that. And that's a great lesson to never interfere, though we think that situations are wrong, but on life is like paradox. What we think which is correct is wrong on the other side. What we think it is wrong is correct on the other side. So it's just one life, and what everyone goes through is like we cannot enter into their mind and read of their thoughts that were behind. So it's always important to not come over to any sort of conclusions, and whatever we see according to the society rules is also not the rules that it is defined to express that this person is right or wrong. So life hits you also hard, my dear friends. Keep learning the lesson. If we learn the lessons, life becomes more easier. So don't wait until that hard moment. Keep learning. And, we have got quite a lot and abundance of knowledge that has been given by masters throughout. And thanks a lot, Nalini ma'am, once again, for coming and saying this, to know the depth of 18 principles. That's it. We are done with our learnings when we know the depth of 18 principles. Thank you so much. Yeah. Yes. Thank you. Yes, Hema ma'am, please. Friends, could you raise your hand so that it will be easier for us to unmute? Yes, Hemlata Devi ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Thank you all masters. చాలా చక్కగా బాగా చెప్పారు. చాలా బాగుంది 40 days class. Today is not only Patriji's birthday, for all ours birthday, because we take ధ్యానం జన్మ తీసుకున్నాం మనందరం కూడా ఆయన ద్వారా. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for expressing your gratitude. Yeah, మీ ఆనందాన్ని తెలిపినందుకు చాలా థ్యాంక్స్ మేడం. Yeah. Yes. Yes, Nalini ma'am, you wanted to share something? Yeah.
Pavani ma'am said Ahimsa Jagat. Am I right?
Yes, ma'am.
I want to add one more Jagat, Swasth Jagat.
Okay. Great.
On which I am working.
Amazing.
Through Ananturja, I am working on it. Swasth Jagat also. And indirectly, non-meditators are becoming meditators in that. Thank you. Thank you.
Swasth Jagat. Wow, what a beautiful thing. Yes, Pavani ma'am, would you like to share anything on that?
Wonderful words from you, Nalini ma'am. Thank you so much for coming here and sharing your feelings. Thank you. Thanks a lot. It guided us a lot, ma'am. Thank you. And I wanted to express Hema ma'am's words also in English. She wants to say that this is a wonderful day because this is the closing session for Enlightenment or No Death. And not only that, today is Patriji's, our beloved Patriji's birthday. And along with Patriji's birthday, it is our birthday too, because of Patriji's birthday, Patriji came into our life. So we also took a birth again. Our rebirth happened because of him. So it is our birthday too, 11 November. Wonderfully said, Himlata madam. Thank you so much. Beautiful. Thank you. Yes.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Auntie. The translations is your part. Thank you so much for remembering and sharing here. So yes, thanks a lot, my dear friends. It's a wrap up now. So it's we will once again understand of how this journey has started, because it's great intention that these sessions has been started. So it all started with Sharadaji's message when she was reading like messages from 40 Masters, which was written by C. Aruna ma'am. So during the Dharmara session, she has received a message that there should be no death sessions happening. And Patriji has came in her dream or vision, and it has been stated the title is not No Death, but it is Enlightenment on No Death. So from there, the journey has evolved, and the message has been conveyed to Master Pavani ji. And similarly, on the same time, I was also mentioning to Master Pavani ji that I have gone through no death sections on Beam platform, and something again has transformed me. And I was expressing that there is quite a bit of learnings on that. And that moment has become like a realization also for Master Pavani to quickly start the sections. So honestly, friends, there is no planning at all. It all just started, all of suddenly, when there are things happening, the masters will be taking care of everything. And initially, they also started to do the sessions like once in a week, like 40 weeks. However, Master Ramesh Gajala from Germany, he has given a suggestion to do the sessions throughout for the 40 days so that, it will be like a journey that we all connect and resonate through this wisdom on a greater level. So with that intention, the sessions has been started from 2nd October onwards with myself only. So here, I would also like to thank now all the entire 40 masters. So starting from my session on October 2nd, that I have been shared my personal experience of how I have seen my brother and my dad leaving the body. And the best part is I also have seen even the moment, like I'm grateful to also see my brother's current life, like how he took immediately the another life, and how I came to know who is my brother in this lifetime. So that's the beautiful thing. And on the following started with Master Sharada, who shared her channel message on death from Master Karunya, and followed with Master Vasanta ma'am, where she has shared about personal experience about her husband, Dr. D.L.N. Shastri, and mentioned everything is part of the divine plan. And then we have Master Premnath ji, so where he had shared about that we are all souls and we are all pure divine beings who came to this world to have human experience. And followed with that, we have Master Madhavi Dhatrika, where she had near-death experience, where she has experienced, where she has mentioned about the car accident that has changed her life. And she was there with Patriji a few months before, where Patriji has vacated his body. And then we had Sunita Agarwal ji, where she was also sharing about how her son has passed over and how she made her presence throughout the sessions, and that she has learned quite a lot, where we already have heard from her while she was sharing. And then we had Kulvinder Singh. So here the thing is, during the COVID time, his wife was hospitalized, and when during this phase, how he kept his calmness, how he was stable in difficult times, and then how he was keep on sharing his wisdom about meditation to everyone at the medical world. And this has helped him also for him to come out of the difficult times. And then we have Master Sharu, where she has shared about how much time a soul remains in each Vayu, where the Vayus is also something like she shared the link between the process of leaving the body and the 5 Vayus, which is Prana Vayu, Udana Vayu, Apana, Samana, and Vyana Vayu. And then we had Balraj Kapoor from UK, where he has experienced near-death experience again during the COVID time, and where he got a vision of Patriji. And after having a vision of Patriji, he realized that he came back more stronger and realized that his mission is there. And he started to work on his mission. And then we had Master Ravi Kiran from UK, where he had shared the knowledge from different books such as Osho, Lobsang Rampa, and many other masters. And then we have Master Veerappa Bodhan from India, where he has experienced death and came back. Like after he experienced the death, how he has seen all the visions of how the people are weeping. And when he came back, he explained to the nearby people of what exactly that happens during that time. And he keep on sharing his wisdom that there is no death. And then we have Master Ragini Selvaraj, who shared on that we all have to experience the empty state and we should be in the neutral state of mind, so that when we are neutral, the more and more knowledge flows within. And then we have Master Madhavi from Germany, where she expressed about her mother Passover and how she overcame her grief through these sessions, where we also have heard about when Master Madhavi ji is sharing today. And followed with that, we have Master Amulya, where she has also shared about her father loss, which is DLN Shastri sir. And also there was some incidents of deaths in her husband's house. And listening to all the experiences and learnings from Patriji, she was keep on sharing this wisdom that there is no death. And we have Master Saraswati Parchuri, who have shared about different types of death and also shared about the wisdom from Bhagavad Gita and also from Patriji sharings. And then we have Master Madhumita, where now we also have heard today, where she has shared about Mother Earth messages on death. And also she has a dream of, she has dreamt of how she felt after leaving the body through the time of death, and realized that it could be a vision of one of her past life. And then we have Master Seshank from Germany, where he has shared about how he guided his relatives during the time of death to transition them to higher worlds. And also he has a near-death experience where he experienced the river drowning experience, and how he came back from that state and how he felt. And then we have Masters Girija Rajan and S.K. Rajanji, where they have shared knowledge from books, from Patriji's wisdom, their third eye experiences relating to death. And then we have Nalini Kamalji, where she shared about, she has no meditation when her mother has lost, and she came out of the grief this time with the help of meditation to let go easily of her father to higher states. And then we have Riju Kapoor from UK, where she has a series, where she has seen a series of deaths in her family at younger age, and she has shared how meditation has helped her to come out of all the past beliefs, and how she keep on sharing about the wisdom to all the masters near her. And then we have Master Priyanka, where she shared about the past life, where she has seen and she shared about the suicide experience, like she had suicide in one of her past life. So in this life also, she tried to suicide herself, and she overcame of all her suicidal thoughts and explained why one should need to live a life despite the difficult situations. It again is such an eye-opener session, my dear friends. And then we have Radhika Mehrotra, where she has seen deaths in her family and death of her mother, plus Patriji in the past 1 or 2 years. And she have noticed how they have celebrated their life before leaving the body, and that we all need to let go of the emotions despite being the meditator, as one should not dwell in the past, and shared about middle path. And then we have Master Vijay Oza, where he have shared about Nachiketa's story. And then we have Master Vandana, where she saw a series of, again, where she saw deaths from childhood and have seen her brother leaving in childhood, and that sadness stored in the body. So during the time of mother leaving the body, she came out of her grief that she has been carrying since childhood, and has expressed how the childhood patterns take a toll on the body. And then we have Master Ramesh Gajala from Germany, where he have shared about his grandmother's experience, and also have shared that one should be having the desire to know about thyself, and shared about lots of books. And then we have Dr. Newton Kandaviti, who have shared on 4 concepts, my dear friends. Everyone has to listen to this session on the 4 concepts, where the first one he has shared about Carlos Castaneda, which is death is the greatest advisor. And the second concept is Maya is shattered by Yamadharmaraj, which is death. And the third concept is Panchavimsati. And the fourth concept is different stages in life between lives. And then we have Master Madhu Gajjala from Germany, where she shared about that there is no tragedy at all. And that she has shared about the wisdom given by Patriji, which is that everyone should be comfortable, like being comfortable in every situation. And that she also shared about the closing session of Patriji on the Beam platform, where again, the session is also on enlightenment on no death, where Patriji have shared on that day that someone's loss is someone's gain. And then we have Master Vani from Pamuru, where she has shared about her out-of-body experience. Again, it's a vast subject that everyone literally has to go through. And then we have Master Hitesh Vasist, where he has shared the conversation from a sage and his wife, taken from an example from one of the Upanishads. And then we have Master Auto Writing Padma Madam, where she have shared her near-death experience and the Patriji's wisdom that has been given during the NDE relating to her near-death experience. And also she has shared about the attachment and the detachments. And then we have Master Kamal Amin from Egypt, where he has shared about his brother and shared about the essentiality of breath. And from silence, we come out of grief. And then we have Master Varalakshmi Madam, where she has shared that how she experienced the walk-ins, that she has number of walk-in experiences, that she has shared the death of her husband, her mother, and has shared many astral experiences and shared about importance of gaining wisdom in order to let go of those who vacated the body. And then we have Master Purvi Jairaj, where she has near-death experience in Mexico, where she shared the conversation that happened in higher worlds, where she literally has written her Akashic records for this life, and she saw her uncle in the higher worlds and realized that where she have seen during near-death experience is true after coming back to body. And this all happened in Mexico. And then we have Master Guneet, where he have shared about the visuals of the soul plan, how one will be leaving the body, and shared about what happens when one commits suicide. And then we have Master Uma Ma'am from India, where she have shared about her brother, and also that they live between the symmetries and keep sharing her wisdom during the time of the leaving body and keep saying goodbyes even to the unknown ones. It's such a wonderful thing, again, my dear friends, to keep saying goodbyes to the unknown ones. And then we have Master Ruchi from Germany, where she have shared her wisdom from Autobiography of a Yogi book. And then we have Master Gautami from India, where she had attachment with Patriji and how she came out of it, and shared on wisdom that has been given by Patriji about death. And then we have Master Mukesh from India, where he has seen his Dadi, how she came in his dream, and also Nanaji shared in dream that he is about to leave. And then we have Master Ananda Buddha on 9th of November, where he have shared about Osho Rajneesh, where he have shared about Lobsang Rampa lives, and shared why souls leave the body within 1 or 2 days, especially when they take the birth. Some of the souls might leave just within a span of couple of days, and also have shared that death is a choice. And finally, we have our beautiful Master Pavani, where she have shared about how body supports greatly and how one need to be aware of their emotional state, and that fears are the root causes of death. And she have shared about her son and how her son shared about one's free will of choosing their death astrally to Madhumita. So what a beautiful, beautiful sessions, my dear friends, that it's a blessing for all of us to understand how all these masters has evolved throughout and came to this platform. It's not an easy thing at all that one to see the series of deaths and also to come over this platform to share. So it's not about one master sharing, it's 40 masters, my dear friends. Imagine that 40 masters coming and saying the same concept, which means that there is no death. And even if there is death, it is for the physical body. And we are again from today's session by Master Pradeep Vijay, we all need to learn that we are here in this body to have human experiences, and we have to cherish each and every moment. Anytime the death might come, anytime. So we should be also in a state to welcome that and we should not be afraid. And in order to not be afraid, one should be in the present state. So to be in the present state, one has to meditate rigorously, my dear friends. And last but not the least, I would like to thank the entire host team. So the hosts who are Madhumita, Vandana, Guniji, Mrs. Pavani, Mrs. Sunita Agarwal, Mrs. Sarada, and Mrs. Babita. And then we have the translations team. Without the translations, actually, thanks a lot for adding the translations. Without that, you have broke the barriers of the language, and you took to a next stage for translating the entire messages. So thanks a lot, Master Madhumita and Master Pavani. Like you have shared the entire translations without losing that essence, and such a great work by both of you. And then we have the admin works, the back-end support, my dear friends. Without the back-end support, nothing is possible. And thanks a lot, Madhumita, for doing that. So we express our sincere gratitude to you for handling all the sessions beautifully. And then we have the flyer designs, my dear friends, who has been done by Madhumita, myself, and also we had Madhu as well from Germany. And we have referrals where we got the contacts from Ramesh, Madhu, Ravikiran from UK, Sita and Akila man from India, Premna ji from India, Sharda ji from UK, Madhumita from India, and Pavani ji from India. And then we have special thanks to the entire QLU team for supporting during the time when we have the session for Dr. Newton Kondaviti. And then we have to thank the entire Agathia team where they handle all the sessions. And finally, we have to thank quite a lot for the Dhyaan Tamil team as well, that they are the ones who has provided the Zoom today for us. So without your support, this everything wouldn't have been possible, masters. So this, thank you so much, Dhyaan Tamil team. Thank you so much, Girija ma'am. You're also here. So we express our humble gratitude to all of you. So thanks a lot, my dear friends. Thank you so much. It's such a beautiful sharings that has been happened throughout the entire 40 days. So I would not say it's a 40 days. I would say it's 41 days and it's such a great coincidence. As I have mentioned, there is no plan of when to start and how to start the sessions. It all happens spontaneously. And it's a great coincidence that it exactly happened on the day that Patriji's birthday is there. So it's like a divine plan. It's when you drop the logic, everything is magic, and that's what has happened today. So it's truly a feeling that we see that Patri sir is involved, is there in each and every step of ours of how it has started. So his consciousness is there in every person that has made to come forward here and to share our experience and to make this journey so beautifully. So thanks a lot. Thank you so much. And yes, in the end, we also would like to mention our sincere gratitude to PSSM UK as well, especially Master Sri Lakshmi ji also for coming forward to share her Zoom as well. So thank you so much. With this, I would like to give now the entire platform to you, Pavani ji.
Yeah, thank you so much, Neelima. Extraordinary hosting and extraordinary coordination. Thanks a lot. You made it so very successful. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm really feeling fulfilled. Thank you. So थोड़ा सा हिंदी में भी बोलूंगी. सभी को धन्यवाद. हर एक मास्टर को धन्यवाद जो हमारे लिए परमात्मा स्वरूप है, जो यहाँ मौजूद है और हर दिन आके ज्ञान स्वीकार करते थे. और आपके बिना ये जर्नी बिल्कुल असंभव है. तो इसको संभव बनाने के लिए, इसको परिपूर्ण बनाने के लिए आप सभी को कोटि-कोटि नमन और बहुत बहुत कृतज्ञता अर्पित करना चाह रही हूँ. डीप फ्रॉम माय हार्ट PSSM फरीदाबाद को के तरफ से आप सभी को शत नमन. Thank you. And to all the speakers and yes, to all the team, whole team effort. Thank you once again.
And last but not the least, my dear masters, I also wanted to mention that the entire series of Enlightenment on No Death is available on YouTube. Please go through, please watch them. You know, the time that we hear is not the same consciousness that we'll be hearing again. There's a lot of learnings from each and every person. And Master Madhumita will be sharing the link once again. So please go through the sessions whenever you have the possibility. And thank you so much. Yes. With
Yeah.
this, we would like to wrap it up. Yes, Pavniti, you wanted to share?
एक ही बात मैं हिंदी में बोलना चाह रही हूँ क्योंकि ये बहुत जरूरी है जो नीलिमा जी ने बोला कि ये प्लेलिस्ट अवेलेबल है। प्लीज जरूर जरूर सुनिए, बार बार सुनिए, नोट्स बनाइए क्योंकि ग्रेट ग्रेट मास्टर्स आके इसमें विजडम शेयरिंग किया है। मृत्यु पर आत्मज्ञान जब हम स्वीकार करते हैं तो हर तरीके से हम मुक्त हो जाते हैं, पूरी तरह से भय से मुक्त हो जाते हैं, तो तभी हमारे जीवन में सेलिब्रेशन शुरू हो जाता है। तो तुरंत हमको एक ही काम करना है, एक एक मास्टर का जो विजडम है उसको नोट्स बनाना है और बार बार सुनना है उसको। जैसा हमारे मास्टर्स बोल रहे हैं, ध्यान करके फिर आंतरिक हमारे अंतर में उतारना है और उसको आचरण में लेके आना है और स्वेच्छा को अनुभव करना है, आनंद को अनुभव करना है हर पल। थैंक यू।
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. So with this, we would like to wrap our session, my dear masters. So keep doing the sessions, keep meditating, and keep inspiring everyone with your words. So thank you so much. And there is nothing to worry about death. It's just a transition, that how we change our clothes. However, I also wanted to share, in addition, with your permission, Andy, just only one thing.
Sure.
That, I have shared the deaths only about my dad and my brother. However, we have seen a series of deaths also of my pets. But one thing that my pet became my angel is that, that pet does not need anyone or anything. Whatever a small thing is also there, it knows how to play. And by looking at that pet, we will be more happier. So it's the way. And now when we think of that pet who has left the body, there is always a smile on our face. So it has taught us how we have to live a life happily, and how one person should be having a smile on their face when one person leaves the body. It's not the sadness we have to get. So this is when we always remember that thing, there is no sadness at all. And the wisdom, how we think of Patriji, how we see that, his consciousness is there. So this is what all these sessions have taught us, my dear friends. So keep upgrading your knowledge and keep sharing your wisdom to everyone. And live beautifully, live happily. Thank you so much.
तो नीलिमा जी कहना चाह रहे हैं कि वो उनके घर में जो अपने लव्ड वंस है, पिताजी है, भाई है, उनके जाने के बाद उनके एक पेट का भी मृत्यु उन्होंने देखा। और 2 पेट्स है उनके पास, और जो पेट अभी है वो अपने में मस्त रहती है, हमेशा आनंद में रहती है और दूसरों को आनंद देती है। उनको उनके पेट के द्वारा समझ में आया कि कैसे आनंद में रहने से हम सभी को आनंद बांटते हैं, और हमेशा एक इंसान को एक मुस्कुराहट अपने कैरी करके जीना है, ताकि हम खुद के लिए और दूसरों के लिए प्रेरणा बनेंगे, और मृत्यु के समय भी कोई ये जीवन छोड़ के आगे बढ़ रहे हैं तो हम एक मुस्कुराहट के साथ उनको विदा करना है। ये नीलिमा जी का कहना है। थैंक यू।
Yeah, just I would like to add a word. Thank you so much, Nilima Akka, for your sharings and for the vote of thanks. And thank you, everybody, for each and everybody's presence. Everybody's presence made this possible. Thank you. Thanks a lot.